Alrighty fam, welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be covering the event boss Hawk battle. So there's obviously a new level or difficulty called Hell at 240k CC. So all I'm going to be doing is simply talking you guys through what to do, what to look for, and how to do it, and just the gimmicks and stuff that the boss has. So this boss is kind of pretty straightforward. There's only a couple of things you really need to know. Is just like like I said, the gimmick, and then to be honest, that's kind of it. So we're going to jump straight into it now. I'm going to show you a couple of different... Now, in short, I'm going to show you the team that I'm going to play around with that I think is going to be the most fun. But in short, you can pretty much use any team that can survive, right? So the boss doesn't hit super hard, but the thing is you have to wait 2 turns before you can even attack or do anything, and I'll explain why when we get into it. But basically, you can pick the demon team, you can pick the goddess team, you can use a Ragnarok team I've been mucking around with. That's always been fun. I don't necessarily recommend the unknown team unless you've got like a really hard-hitting ult, like maybe like a Kidna or Rimuru or someone like that. Otherwise, like it pretty much doesn't really matter as long as that team can tank and survive for a couple of turns to then have a heavy-hitting ultimate. That will work as well. Now I'm going to do this team just because, like as you can see, my Merlin's not invested into. I do need to work on that, but I don't really use her that much, and I've only got her 1/6. So. Basically, this is the team I'm going to run. So you can do any skill that doesn't do damage to the boss, and you'll still get the same effect, right? So I'm going to have some ult food. I'm bringing her just for fun, and I'm bringing Liz to heal. I'm bringing Arthur for the DPS absorption and also the increased damage, and then Escanor just for the ult, right? So this is a very free-to-play friendly team. If you don't have this Liz, you can definitely run the SR Liz, because she will heal you passively as well, and she also has a heal card, which is really nice. You don't have to run Arthur. Like the teams you can run is pretty much anything you want, right? The only thing you want is like a really heavy-hitting ult. So rather than Escanor, maybe you want to bring Lost Vein, you want to bring Purgatory Melee if you run a demon team. It really doesn't matter, right? Like that's just the teams you guys can do. It's anything, again, that has a heavy hitting ult or will, and also will allow you to survive for 2 turns without taking it, like without dying, basically. Right? So what I'm going to do here, because I get 2, which is nice, and I've got 1 more for Liz. So all I'm simply going to do here is I'm actually just going to push... I'm going to push Liz ult. I'm just going to get everyone's ult, right? So this is the thing with this team, is you can just get everyone's ult, basically. So I'm going to have Liz's ult here. It's fine. And also he removes buffs at the start of every turn, right? So, like, you basically don't even need to worry about buffs or anything. They just simply won't matter. But as you can see, real quick, we actually get... I've got so many buffs. An attack percentage of 150% increase. Right, that's because I didn't do any damage on him for a turn. So if I wait 1 more turn, I get another one of those, and then I'm going to get to be able to ult. So I will literally just move some cards as well, like I said, and I guess I'll throw that out as well. But I always forget to skip ults. So now everyone has ults, so we're good to go, right? And now I've got the double. Ooh. So obviously she took a lot of damage because she's level 60. So what I'm simply going to do now is just to make sure. Kind of just want to ult with Escanor, but just to make sure, I'm just going to do that, and then I will throw away that. Right. That does nothing, that's fine, didn't expect that to do much. That does 6 mil. Now again, like I said, right, like you want to have, that does 12 mil, right? So you want to have an ult like that does a lot of damage. I had to waste all those ults because I'm literally building this team around building up Escanor, right? So that's kind of why that was like that. To be fair, my Merlin might even die here, right? And that's okay. Oh no, I forgot, I'm going to heal everyone up. It's fine. If I could get another Escanor card, that would be quite nice, but I should have probably put her on Tamil Link, but that's fine. So all I'm going to do here is waste a few cards. What I probably should do, actually, is I probably should push another Liz ult. So now I have the attack increase as well. That's not going to matter because I haven't got Escanor ult yet. And I can't get Lizard. So this is sometimes what happens. You kind of get a little bit... I might actually die here, to be honest. Just because of the way these cards have fallen, because I haven't got Escanor ult. So if I had Escanor ult, I'd be fine. But unfortunately, I have not been getting it. So as long as like Escanor still has the damage, this is the thing with something like this. If you have a higher team, you'll be fine. If you're not using heals, there you go, Merle instead. That's fine. I don't care about that. If you'd use a different team, you'd be okay, right? If you didn't use Liz and you had the passive heals, whatever it is, right? So now I'm just gonna literally just do ult, because Escanor's got 86k attack, right? Because he's got the double rank up of heals. So I'm just going to do this. And this won't do enough. That's fine. This should do enough. It's only 3-6. Never mind. So this is actually taking forever. So the team I usually use is the Ragnarok team. And I can usually one-shot with each ult each time. So I might actually show you guys that team after this, because it's clearly not doing as well as I wanted it to, which is very annoying. So I'm simply just going to do that. And I should be okay here, maybe. He's disabled. That's good. I've still got the attack boost, right? I'm going to do... So this is this is interesting. Oh, there we go, 11 mil. So we hit the crit, right? So that's simple as that. I'm going to show you guys another team. Because I wasn't overly stoked with the way that went, because that was a team I hadn't tried before. So because Escanor was all the damage dealing, I'm actually going to switch it over to, this is the team I've been using, funny enough. And it's worked really, really well for me. So I'm actually going to do this. Just seems to be that's the way he always seems to target. The Ragnarok team, just because they have such hard-hitting ults, always works really, really well. And just this damage stack between all of them works really nicely. So again, like you can run this, you can run demons. Obviously, a true magic Purgatory melee is just going to obliterate. You can obviously get the Esterosa going as well. Goddesses also works really nicely. So all I'm going to do simply is do the same thing I did last time, which is just push ultimate. Right? So I'm simply just going to push ult on everyone. This is really good actually, because it means I get rid of 2 of these. So I'm getting the attack stat again. So all I need to do here is do that. And now I have 2 ults, which is really quite nice. Frosty Illusion. So like I said, I enjoy using this team because it is a high damage team. So all I'm going to do here is this. Now that usually kills, but just in case it doesn't, I'm going to throw away that, and then those as well. But this should kill, usually does. Keep forgetting to turn off ults. Turn off ults. Yeah, there you go, 15 mil, right? So instantly that did enough damage. So now we do... Now, again, I've got to wait again, right? Because I don't have that ridiculous attack buff. So all I'm going to do here is merge a few cards. Now, I can use this because this isn't actual damage. Right? So that's not actual damage. So it won't affect the passive that I get. There you go, attack increase. Right? Now I have 3 ults. It doesn't really matter if anyone dies, to be honest. But they're doing okay at the moment. So I get rid of that. And then I can literally just skip, because I've got 3 ults now. So I got the final attack increase, and then all I need to do is just yeet the ults into them, and we're fine. So, like I said, the Ragnarok team is my favorite one to do this on currently. Demons work, Goddesses work, but I mean, I've been talking on repeat for a hot minute now. Hopefully you guys get it. It's just as simple as that. So this should maybe kill. 8 mil, and then this will kill. There you go, 10 mil, and then that'll have death damage as well. So that's why that's one of my favorite teams, but hopefully that makes sense, team. Hopefully that makes sense, guys. So, like I said, any team you like, as long as you can push ultimate and survive, and then you eat a really strong ultimate into them. So again, another good one is Goddesses, and then maybe switch this for like a Mael. Not her, like maybe switch Liz for Mael, or the passive Liz, or Tarmiel for Mael, right? Whatever works. Or you have the Goddess team, you can taunt with Chandler, you can run Purgatory Melee and push his ult, right? But either way, that is how you do it, guys. Bit of a longer video than I expected, but I hope you guys enjoyed it, and as always, I will catch you all in the next one. Cheers.